Hi and welcome back to my Let's Play of Heartbaked. I'm Nekromantenhase and I need to adjust my laptop. Okay, I have just replayed all the chapters to get the best possible outcome over here. Because I think we're nearing the finale of this visual novel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, pretty much. And fittingly enough, while eating cake. In any case, let's continue. He's late. I've been waiting for him for about an hour now. The apple pie, warm and appetizing just a while ago, became ice cold. Even the hot milk is lukewarm. He better not be thinking about not coming, I swear to the raspberry jam. The sun is already setting too. I tapped my foot, irritated, and started pacing around the shop. Here I am, trying to feed him properly so he's not famished. Making his sculpted abs more firm and healthy. I mean his body more healthy. And where are you, Benjamin? Right behind you. Whoa! I jumped at the unexpected reply and almost knocked the food down. I twirled over to face Benjamin, huffing and puffing. A small smirk was dancing on his lips, trying vainly to not break free. Pastry cuts, pantaloons, Ben! Do you want to give me a heart attack? You seriously need to stop creeping on me like that. Accept my most sincere apologies, Jinru. I didn't want to interrupt your heated soliloquy. Thanks for being considerate. I puffed my cheeks and folded my arms, sighing. Where have you been? The food's long cold. Benjamin fidgeted a little, stepping side to side, clearly struggling with answering me. Finally, he let out a small groan, scratched the back of his head and looked into my eyes. I had some issues with Bethany and Bernard. Or rather, with leaving them alone. I sniffed the air, seeking the vile smell of sheep, and noticed there was none. Weird. How could he take a step outside without his dear followers? Why did you leave them? I've never seen you without your sheep. Well, I didn't want to bother you even further than I already am. Oh, big baby. I remembered how you yelled at us the first time as well. Our bedraggled appearance didn't work out in our favor either. I was dumbstruck. Was he really becoming self-aware? Not only that, but also aware of my feelings? I shouldn't have yelled at you like that back then. I did cause you some problems. Your irritated response was only natural. But let's not relive the past. What's done is done. We nodded firmly together and laughed. Okay, sheep god. Go on and munch the tastiest delicacy your mouth will ever be graced with. I announced proudly and presented the cake with a sweeping motion. Bon appetit! Oh. His eyes twinkled and he strode to the table, almost immediately wolfing the food down. Was he that hungry? I don't know if I should ask that, but only now I've noticed how lanky he actually is. The outfit is eating him alive and devouring his slim although muscular limbs. His ribcage is showing too. All the mama feelings are being activated right now. All of them. Benjamin, He glanced at me, showing that even while eating ravenously, he was still paying attention. How long were you not eating, or eating very little? The boy took another bite before swallowing and drinking the milk to quench his thirst. To be fair, I couldn't tell you when was the last time I ate a fully satisfying meal. It was a long time ago, before my arrival, I think. What? Your meals were so scarce for such a long time? Are you crazy? Your body won't be able to handle it any longer. I forcefully snatched his arm away and touched his weak limb. Why didn't you tell anyone? We would have helped you. I would have helped you, is what I wanted to say, yet I am fully aware that that wouldn't be the case unless I got direct orders from the mayor. Terrible. I'm such a terrible and insensitive elven being. I'm sure no one would turn you down, not even Carver. You'd be given a steady job immediately, or at least some cozy room, and... What about you? What would you have done? Would you still try to be my friend? I don't know. The circumstances would be different then. Our meeting would have a different turn, and you don't have to explain yourself so thoroughly. I understand. Why am I so terrible with voicing my thoughts? I want to say how I feel, and yet my lips remain unmoving, with my head slightly nodding to his quiet words. Silence filled the room, with only my booming heartbeat and our entwined breathing reverberating. Well done, Nekromantenhase, just putting your jumbled words into a serious scene. Awesome. About that Carver person. Benjamin suddenly spoke in his normal deadpan voice, as if the previous conversation have never taken the place. Okay. I actually ventured to his shop today, asking for a free post. At first I could not comprehend you calling him little, since you aren't a Talos person yourself, but now I fully understand. For the first 10 minutes I had been spying anyone looking remotely close to an owner of such a high-class store. I snorted. Oh Ben, this is going to be good. Finally, accepting the fact that his shop must be either abandoned or the owner had been kidnapped, I turned in order to leave. But then, a petite bobblehead came running from behind the counter. I giggled mischievously. Bobblehead, that's a new one. I need to add this to my Carver-only mean names notebook. And not to quote this despicable vocabulary, he yelled at me for being a creep, gawking at him for full 10 minutes without saying anything. It wasn't my fault his hair blended with the surroundings. The height didn't help either. I wiped tears that formed in my eyes. Benjamin, your bluntness might cost you a lost one day. I'd rather say what I have in my mind than regretting not doing that later. But yes, after amending our misunderstanding, I got the job as a cleaner and fetch boy. Fetch boy? As in, giving him things that are located in higher places. He has quite a lot of them, surprisingly. Oh, so he won't be using ladders anymore. I think you should demand a raise, Ben. Besides the counter, he can't reach anything in his fine establishment. I'd like to think I'm helping him out of my own volition and a good heart. I wouldn't want to get on his bad side instantaneously, or rather, his worst side. I snickered and patted his back. Benjamin's learning so quickly how to handle the dwarf. I'm glad it went well. Now you'll be able to eat better. Not yet, no. I knitted my eyebrows, confused. Why not? What is of more importance than your health? The sheep. It's gonna be the sheep. I'm calling it. I need to save every chip I can to upgrade my farm and the hut first. The tools I've been using wore down already and I can hardly use them anymore. If I manage to get my underfed for this long, I don't mind being a little hungry for a month or two more. Is he being serious right now? Okay. Well, you have your sheep, don't you? I will help you whether you like it or not, and you are being silly. Okay. Well, you have your sheep. I will help you whether you like it or not, or you are being silly. I'm torn between the last two. Honestly, my heart goes for I will help you whether you like it or not. I mean, there's no way I could accept that. Accept what? You... Oh! Why is it so difficult to get through your thick skull sometimes? Now hear me out, because I will not repeat myself. He raised his eyebrows, puzzled. Okay. I will provide you with some food every day. The best, most invigorating food you've ever eaten. And I will help you out whenever I am free too. I can't do that slot since I am a chef, but I will try my best. His mouth hung open a bit, as if not believing what I was saying. He shook his head. I don't need any help. I don't want to burden you. I can manage. Listen here, Cream Puff. You will be a bigger burden if you collapse somewhere on your way to town or something. What if no one finds you? I shook with anger and frustration. Why was he being so reckless? I feel you, Ginger. I too have some friends like that. Why can't he understand that he's not alone anymore? It's not a big deal, really. It's not like I will be going out of my way to prepare you meals or anything. All this sentence needs is a babaka. But... no buts. Ginger... ever again. He winced, visibly unhappy with the outcome, yet there were no signs of him protesting. At last, he groaned and waved his hand in a motion, saying, "Do what you want, I don't care." Good. Now to prepare Redley's new delivery route. Thanks for the meal. Benjamin clasped his hands together in a thankful gesture and got up. Did you like it? There was a new recipe. I'm sure people will brawl to get every last bit of this pie. Ah! You're very talented, Ginger. Ah! A blush bloomed on my cheeks. I flipped my brain in a casual way and laughed unnaturally, as in to hide it. Obviously, the fabulous Ginger strikes again with her astute mind. Yeah. Ben started walking towards the exit when he suddenly halted, remembering something. I'll try to borrow some of the carver's secrets for you, so you can improve your recipes even more. I'm pretty sure there are laws against that. Ben, you can't do that. I'm an honest chef. That you might be. But your ingredients are something you need to work on. Not everyone will appreciate apple pie with salt in it. What? I quickly took a bite of the remaining slice of the pie and grimaced immediately. It's terrible and salty. Oh, Ben, why didn't you tell me this earlier? Eh? He was already gone. To eat so much of this atrociousness. After the Heartbaked cake is done and the festival is over, I will make him his favorite pastry. This time closely following the instructions. Alrighty. Yeah, as always, I hope you enjoyed that, because I certainly did. And to be honest, I'm on a roll right now, so I probably just will record the next few videos right now. So see you soon, and in my case, I will be continuing after this. After I stop talking, because sometimes I just can't shut up.